Welcome to part 7 of our Macedon Grand Campaign. So, to kick things off, we've got a battle here against Sparta, so we will be having a night attack so we don't have to face both armies. It's always a good thing. Let's just check our sound settings here. Cool, that is looking all good. Alright, let's jump into it. So fortunately we do have quite a nice cav advantage here. It's going to help us out quite a bit. And of course we'll get to see these new Harplight units, which are quite an upgrade from the ones we previously were using. Alright, let's form our guys up.
Agrianian axemen, sons of Ares! Agrianian!
So we are the aggressor in this battle, so we'll probably have to move towards them. Let's group our guys up. Nothing too new here. Essentially what we always go for. Just a nice, simple line. Bit of a holding formation with our flanking melee and cav troops. Just start moving forward.
Victory! And when we have it, we feast! I'm sure their baggage is well stocked with good victuals.
Let's get some cinematic shots here. Let's have a look at our new troops. Sounds like someone's in trouble there. Now you do not look like you have an axe, buddy.
Melee infantry ready!
Seeing your axe troops.
I think I've seen more threatening war. Missiles awaiting targets!
Let's have a look at our phalanx infantry here as well. Look nice and ready for a good battle here. Of course, this is going to be better if they come to us. Just the style of our army, especially our phalanx troops here, is better if we can form up into a formation, into our phalanx formation, and just slowly whittle them down. Let's move up a little bit further here, so we can get a good arc with our archers.
Slingers! Fire on the enemy!
Attack!
Your orders!
Brave sons of Macedon!
Your orders!
Slingers!
Speed this up a little bit. We are going to win the skirmishing battle here just through numbers. See how they're going. And it is not going well for them, that is for sure. Doesn't look like we've taken any casualties so far. Or at least if we have, they haven't been too punishing for us. And these guys look like they're ready to break soon. Yep, and they're moving towards us. Probably a good idea by them.
Ready and waiting!
Speed it up a little bit. Let's put our boys here in phalanx. I'm okay leaving our slingers out the front for a little bit longer. In fact, there's no real missile opposition here anymore, so we can probably even bring them back behind our line, just so we're nice and formed up for when their guys start getting a bit closer.
Attack! Commander! Brave sons of Macedon!
set them up.
Commander!
Start attacking their sword units.
Missile infantry!
It will be a bit harder to hit these guys with them inside the formation. That shouldn't be too problematic for us. Once we break these guys, we can just focus on hitting their units. They shouldn't have too high armor, probably around 15 to 20, like our standard troops. I say that, like, our units are a lot better now. I don't know why our weapon damage is so... It's got a negative debuff on it. That's a bit of an interesting... Oh, it must be because of the formation. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just form these guys up, so we don't get any unfortunate... In fact, let's move to these guys. They seem to be pretty comfortable sitting where they are.
Quickly now!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I'm tempted to hit their general, but it does have rather high armor. What about these guys here?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What about those our guys?
Hades can wait! Ready and waiting! At speed!
Companion cavalry!
We'll wait for their spears to engage before we start moving our cavalry into a more threatening position. Let's move these guys up. These guys aren't in a bad position.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Seriously, you withdraw. Retreating from us. It's a bit sad.
Warriors of Macedon!
It's not very Spartan-like.
Advance at speed! Shield pikes!
And here we go. Looks like we are starting to see a little bit more of a battle-ready formation from them. Let's just focus on their swords, because I think that really they're going to be the damage dealers against our units.
Now!
Speed this up till we get a bit of an engagement. Not quite sure what the enemy's doing here. Does seem a little bit ineffective.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Here we are. Getting a bit of an engagement here. Alright, into the phalanx. The pike phalanx. Not going to go too well for those guys.
Used all its ammunition.
That's for sure. Let's just get our guys here to focus, or at least the ones that have some ammunition left.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Bring these guys up. Start engaging them so we can move our cavalry in for a rear attack. Send them in here.
Citizen cavalry!
Macedonians ready!
Oh, don't run through to the general, that's not a good idea. Let's just withdraw them. I don't want to risk losing them in a prolonged engagement. Let's just bring these guys back as well. We do have the Tarentine cavalry here, so I might just leave them there and they can throw their javelins. Okay, this will be an interesting engagement with their general. We do have very high armor pen on the axe units. Let's bring them there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's bring these guys forward. Bring them round. There we go, that was a good one. Get in there, boys. Show them what the Macedonians can do. And let's pull back. Let those spears get engaged with our military before we start doing our own things here. Start asking these guys to move forward. You do tend to need to tell your cavalry specifically to, your phalanx infantry specifically to engage, to start inflicting casualties instead of simply just holding. Could hit these guys, but I think we'll be right for now. Let's see how these boys go. There we go. Bit of a rout. And this engagement is definitely not going Sparta's way.
Pike infantry ready. Ready.
Let's bring those boys back. Bring these guys around here.
General! Rally to me! Canteen cavalry! Citizen cavalry!
I'm a bit hesitant to fully engage our units here.
Macedonians ready.
One shield pikes!
Pikes ready.
One shield pikes!
Orders ready. Ready and waiting.
Quick march!
Melee infantry ready.
Marching order!
Double time.
Canteen cavalry!
See how our cavalry's going over here. Let's just see if we can hold these guys in place so we can start doing a bit more with our cav. The units they got left.
Pikeman! Citizen cavalry! One shield pikes! Cassiacos!
Commander. As you command. Melee troops awaiting orders.
Does look like they are about to rout, so let's just get on top. Taking these guys out. Looks like my prediction was right there as well. I get whacked with a 14-foot spear, or whatever length the spear is. It's not always the length of the spear, it's how you wield it. But a general does appear to be compensating for something with these ones.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Very minimal casualties. Love to see it. Now we are playing on hard. I think in the future I might consider playing on very hard difficulty because I think the mop-ups are a little bit... These battles are a little bit lopsided as is. Now, let's release the captives.
Forgive me, but I cannot.
How's our settlement attack going here? 50%. Yeah. I think we'll fight this one. And it is Sparta, of course, so it would be pretty cool to see it on the map. Take them down with a nice battle. Varus, give me back my legions. That's one of my favourite quotes from Roman history. Apparently, Augustus smacked his head against the wall a couple of times while saying it as well, so goes to show how happy he was about that.
Varus! Oh! Quintus Varus! Give me back my legions!
I encourage you to look up the story behind that quote because it is quite good, and of course Battle of Teutoburg Forest, whatever it's called. It's a pretty significant moment. Okay, Okay, what do we want to do here? So we got a few angles we can approach from. No towers. Love to see it. This is a bit of a choke point. I think this is also a choke point, but it could be a bit better if we maybe engage from here and here and here. I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. Now I'm conscious of our troops. These guys are a lot better, it seems, in melee attack. Of course, these guys are pretty hopeless with armor pens, so we'll try. We will use them, but we won't keep our hopes too high. In fact, there is also the chance that the enemy will sally against us. A bit of a strange decision if they do, but that's the Total War AI for you. Let's put a couple of axes behind our boys here. Fact. Let's group these guys 1, group these guys 2, and we'll just put these guys over here in formation in group 3. Now, actually, just in case they do sally against us, I might go through this way and then curve around. Or maybe I might even bring it around this way just to consolidate our forces a little bit more. We'll send 2 slinger, let's send 2 a slinger with these guys. 2 slingers here. And we'll send 2 archers with these boys. So let's group these. Let's group them. And that is group 2 there. So we'll group them 5. Group these guys 4. And we'll group this guy 6. Our cavalry, let's group them 7. Put them over there. Group these guys 8. Put them here. Group our general 9, and we'll chuck them with our force over here. Alright, cool, let's start. See what they're up to. Or maybe we won't see.
Ready and waiting. Advance at speed. Bronze shield pike.
Let's not tire them out too much.
For the gods of Olympus.
Oh, I did see a bit of a glimpse of a unit there.
Tarentine cavalry.
Let's go and engage them.
We await orders.
Tarentine cavalry.
Oh, crap. Looks like they are going to sally against us.
Have orders, sir.
Double time. Missiles. Ready
So let's
and
not go
waiting.
too overboard
Tarentine cavalry.
in our offensive
Ready and waiting.
movements.
Stin and Tolizas.
Start moving these guys over. Put them in pike phalanx. They're so desperate to come over and see us.
Archers.
Just toggle them off, fire at will. Actually, we'll toggle it back on, we'll just tell them to
One of our
focus on
units has
them.
used all its ammunition.
Better not walk forward. I'm watching you.
Agrianian axeman.
We have discovered
See
the
if we can
enemy's
swap
hidden
these
units.
guys around.
At speed. Double time. Tarentine cavalry. Citizen cavalry.
Let's tell these guys, focus on them.
Citizen cavalry. General.
So general taking fire, it doesn't look like it.
Our general is under attack.
Jeez, AI loves to make me eat my words.
Heavy horse at your command. Infantry at your command. Agriani Axeman. By your command. Slingers! Advance at speed! Lawrence Pikeman! Quick march! Archers!
How are they going? Not particularly well. Let's withdraw them. Whoa, where you going, buddy?
Berries! At speed! Pikes ready! Advance at speed! Missile infantry at your command. Proud sons of Macedon! Thorax pikemen! Macedonians ready! Agrianian axemen! Warriors of Macedon!
I'm hesitant to engage them at this point in time. Let's reform these guys up.
Slingers! Pikemen ready for orders! Missiles ready and waiting!
One of our units
Let's
is
go
used
let
all
them
its ammunition.
skirmish.
Agrianian axemen! Quick march! Citizen cavalry!
These guys around here.
Melee infantry ready! Agrianian! Cut charge!
How are we going on the flanks here?
Pikemen!
Not great, not bad either.
Agrianian axemen! Bronze shield pikes! Warriors of Macedon! Slingers! Double time! At the double! Agrianian axemen! For glory!
Let's tell these guys to charge here.
For glory! Sons of Ares! Bronze shield pikes! Pike infantry ready and waiting!
We'll just see if we can clean up their archers. That should free us up a little bit.
Infantry at your command! At speed!
Companion cavalry!
Heavy cavalry ready and willing! Citizen cavalry! The brave ready for orders! Agrianian axemen! Pikes at the ready! At speed! Orders! Engage! Command up! As you command! Missiles ready and waiting! Pikes ready! Due to forward! Orders! Pikes! Missiles awaiting targets! Bronze shield pikes!
We are in a bit of a mess here, aren't we?
Advance! Heavy horse at your
Oh,
command!
they're going actually not going too bad. Whoops. Just get them over there.
Ready and waiting. Riders at the Slingers! Missile infantry ready. Slingers, die! Melee troops awaiting orders. Macedonians ready. Palatine cavalry. Archers!
We'll just get our archers to engage
One
them.
of our units has
Get a
used
bit
all
of
its
a
ammunition.
flank. Just charge them, see if we can get rid of them.
Bronze shield pikes! Macedonians ready!
Let's get them out of formation. It's a bit more mobile.
Slingers, kick fire! Heavy cavalry ready and ready. Commander. Palatine cavalry. Riders, advance! Agriania. Bronze shield pikes. Sons of Ares. Shock cavalry
Bring
ready.
these guys back.
Orders.
In fact, let's charge them in over here.
Missiles awaiting target. Back! Back now! Norex pikemen! Citizen cavalry, your orders. Forward! Heavy horse at your command.
Let's bring them around for a flank.
Slingers! Pull back! Citizen cavalry! Palatine cavalry!
Right, how are we going? Not the best, if we're being honest. Let's send our cavalry in here.
Pikemen! Quick march! Citizen cavalry! Palatine cavalry! Advance! Shock cavalry ready!
Keep them there.
Citizen
Group
cavalry!
8. Let's go and engage them.
Advance!
Let's get these guys to fire on those.
Agrianian axemen!
Let's withdraw our general.
Understood.
These are taking a bit of time, our cav there.
Cavalry!
Let's bring these guys. Actually, let's send them into the archers there.
Companion cavalry.
Bronze shield pikes! Palatine cavalry!
How are other cavalry going? Most useful charge, I've set them on there.
Pike infantry ready! Melee infantry ready! Warriors of Macedon! Double time! Bronze shield pikes!
Just leave them in phalanx for the moment.
Norex pikemen!
These guys, let's send them in there.
Heavy cavalry ready and willing!
I do it for you guys. Might be better if we bring you over there.
Agrianian axemen! Forward!
See if we can break them.
Commander.
Send you to help them.
Citizen
Where's our cavalry going? They're going where I told them to. That's good. Let's turn them off for skirmish. And we'll start recharging this side. I'm aware their general is over there. Let's bring our guys up a bit so you can put up a inspire or something like that.
The brave ready for orders!
Alright, there you go.
Agrianian axemen!
Alrighty, general. What can we do for you? Let's just pop up a rally there.
And honor.
Bronze shield pikes! Sons of Ares!
Send our axe in against their general so we can knock him and his armor about.
Citizen
Send our guys that way and send them in there.
Hades can wait!
We'll keep these guys in battle because they don't seem to be faring too poorly. In the melee against the spikes.
The battle is
The
turning in our
pikes, sorry.
favor.
Citizen cavalry!
There you go. That's what I'll get you to do.
Palatine cavalry! Citizen cavalry! Palatine cavalry! Sons of
Let's
Ares!
get you out of here.
For glory!
Companion cavalry.
Alrighty. Let's bring them over.
Double!
Here we go. Looks like we're getting a nice route here.
Charge! Commander! Palatine cavalry! infantry at your command.
Let's get them ready for a run. Now this is a settlement battle, so I don't have to worry about cleaning them up, which is nice. Send our general in. All you guys swamp him. Right, that'll do for us. I think I definitely could have played that a lot better. I think micro was a little bit slow there from me, and also I did predict that they would sally against us, so I shouldn't have split my force up the way we did. Axe and Cav MVPs. Our archers here did do quite well. And our phalanx units, they were outflanked, so not surprising. They didn't quite pull off the amount of kills you would think. Alright, let's just go for an occupy here. See you later, Sparta.
We hunger for battle.
Alrighty, let's have a look at what we got. Okay, we don't need 2 of you. So, a goodbye. And we do have public order here, that is quite useful. However, there's nothing we can really change it to, so let's leave as is. General here is going alright. What's our situation here? So we could auto-resolve this, because that force does look pretty threatening. You know, I consider doing that because siege defenses are a little bit slow. We do have walls though, so it could be a bit more interesting compared to what we've currently been doing. What can my spy do? Okay, my spy seems like I've used her previously.
Ready for battle.
Right, so I am considering sending a small army down here towards Athens. How is our garrison looking? Okay, that's not looking too bad. If we just start sending our army down here, and we withdraw our general here, could start bringing them up to liberate the siege. If they do attack us, then we'll fight that siege defense manually, as I was saying, just because it would be a little bit interesting and a bit different to the battles we've been fighting, as it is a walled settlement. Okay, what can we do for you guys? Let's chuck you in patrol, get a bit more money. I think I might build the marble building here just to improve our trade a little bit, because we are cutting it quite fine with our income.
Now,
Anyone feel like being friends?
greetings. We are civilized.
A sad no. Would appear.
I welcome you, worthy.
You should welcome me a little bit more, mate.
Greetings.
Give me a trade
We are
agreement.
civilized.
Yep, probably the same story for any other factions there.
Ready for battle.
Okay, in terms of what else we can do, what are we researching at the moment? Okay, we are looking to upgrade our barracks, which if I just click on one of these buildings, so currently we've got a fair few troops available to us. And what do we have here? Royal Peltus, Shield Bearers. I'm really looking for some sword or axe units here. It doesn't really seem like we've got many, to be honest. It does look like we'll have to continue relying on our mercenaries to provide that sort of capability. Cretan infantry do look rather good. Wow, 26 melee defense, that is pretty solid. Definitely an improvement from our guys here. A wrong 3 units. These guys should be replenished by the time we move up towards Pella. Anything else I want to do? Probably not. There's our situation here. So Tribali have been removed. That is fine, because that will allow us to take and conquer this entire region of Thrace. Which is nice. I think that's about it for this turn, so let's move on.
You have recruited so many units, the treasury is buckling under the weight of their upkeep. Capturing new territory would spread
Lady,
the cost as well as
every time I boot up the game.
How can I serve the people? The gods have brought me.
I need your advice.
How can I be of assistance?
What we got here? Not the best chance. And if I sabotage your supplies, still not the best chance. But we'll do it anyway, because we're optimistic like that.
Ready for battle.
Okay,
At your command.
looking pretty good here.
Advance. Journey completed.
Alright, let's grab that marble. Should help us with our income a little bit. Like the lady was saying,
Ready for orders.
we are a little bit crippled by multiple armies here. Let's have a look and see how the politics is going. Everyone loves us. Brilliant. Now, I can't tell if these are daughters or sons. So, I don't know if I want to educate them. Doesn't appear. Why is there no valid target? We must have to wait till they're a little bit older. That is okay. What have we got here? Maybe that's something we'll give to someone else. To authority when an army leading. It's quite nice. 2 gravitas per turn. That other one there. Okay, that's fine.
At your command.
Let's see what we can give you. Public order. Sounds good to me. Mercenary is also sounding quite good. What can we give you? That's a good wife. Better than our faction leaders. Okay, that's quite nice. We'll go for that. That's just a boring authority on its own. You can do better than that. Go for the tax and the trade income.
Ready for battle.
It'll be interesting to see if the RDI do come and help us with... It does say they're not actually at war. I wonder if we could get them to join in war against...
Purpose, and all will be well.
Okay, that might be problematic if they take Nisos, but it does appear like they're going to help us against the Odrysians here. That would be very welcome. Can we recruit any units? Well, not from that settlement. Appears not. Alright, let's move on to the next. In terms of our next moves for the campaign, as I was saying, Thrace would be a nice area for expansion, and we'll look at crossing into modern day Turkey and Anatolia. I think we'll leave the Romans be for the time being.
One sacrifice is needed on
We'll
the
do
altar
one.
of our
We've already got
goodwill.
trade. Well, I'm
I
not paying you
speak
for it. In fact, roads might be a nice little target. I'm not sure if that was the intent of their little delegation. They're offering us a non-aggression pact. But that's diplomacy for you. Let's... You know what? Our loyalty is looking pretty good, so let's just accept that. I'm aware of their agent that keeps on annoying us here. what we can do against this one. It's a decent chance.
Ready for battle! For glory and honor!
So how much longer can we hold out here? 13 turns. Yeah, that's that's probably not going to be too big an issue for us. In terms of what else we could do here, do we want to go down the olive oil route? What's our squalor looking like? Whoops. 6. Positive. Now, we aren't exactly the most trade efficient culture, so it might actually be worth just heading down the growth and wealth route. In fact, that's what we'll do. We might do something similar with the marble outcrop here.
At your command. We hunger.
Let's continue moving these guys up.
Make haste, men.
In fact, I wonder if they're in reinforcement range.
To battle!
Doesn't appear like they're quite there yet. That is fine though. Make sure these guys are still deployed. We might start moving our spy down here. Alright, that's about it for this turn. I say that, we got a skill.
We hunger for battle.
Let's improve public order. Where's that research rate one? There it is. Sweet. We do have about 30 minutes left in this part before I go and watch England play in the Euros. It's definitely coming home. I'm a British citizen as well as an Australian, for anyone interested. Let's just auto-resolve this one. Not really worried about the attrition we'll suffer on our garrison. Ooh, we'll definitely ransom them. Thanks for helping our income. Alright, they're away from their town, which is brilliant. We do have an army to deal with here. I suspect their garrison will be close to full replenishment now. That's okay. In fact, we could actually try for an ambush.
One sacrifice is needed on the altar.
Not happening, buddy. Rhodes did have their chance for a white non-aggression pact, and by that I mean no exchangement of payments. They declined that, so they can deal with the consequences. How is our influence going? Okay, so we're running about just over 50%.
How may I serve you?
Let's try and assassinate this agent. Has been annoying me quite a bit. Opportune failure. Not much difference, it is still a failure. Whatever you say about opportunity. 60%. Well, if they do run past us, they're just going to end up besieging our garrison. So I'm not too worried about that. We'll put our units in ambush and see what happens. And look at that, our income is looking a whole lot better now. Apollonia, that is an area for expansion. We might see how our income goes and look at possibly building a fleet to sail to Knossos to complete Hellas.
At your service.
Oh, and we got a dignitary level up here. The chance of evading enemies is not looking too bad. Just go for the public order for the moment. Look at that, our public order is looking very nice here.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
Alright, I think that does it for our turn. Any luck, these guys will walk on by and take the Odrysians out for me. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. In fact, they can't actually reach. But let's see what happens. Does look like the RDI did have a battle there. We do have an ambush, which is nice. Let's fight this one and we'll probably wrap up our episode. Looks like we'll be nice and close to their snake of a line. Speaking of Trudenberg Forest earlier, if you had a few more trees and maybe a river nearby, it'd be a bit more reminiscent of that. Yeah, that'll do us. Let's put them there. Let's put these guys on this side. These guys here. And we'll just put all of our missile units on the side here. Where they are. Put a couple of cav here. And a couple of cav up here. And we'll put our general over here. Deployables remaining. Ooh, we got the fireballs. Nice.
Pikes at the ready. Thorax pikemen! Pike infantry at your command.
Let's group these guys one. In terms of flammable balls, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with these guys. We will give it a go. Maybe we'll actually do that. There isn't much of a hill really, is there? I think that will do.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Let's just pause for a second while we will hold off sending those guys in for the time being, just so we don't run over our own guys. That would be pretty sad. Well, I think that's about that.
Missile infantry at your command.
Ancestors be praised. That was well done. Now
Let's see how these balls go. Probably not too effective. Need to click a couple of them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That was a bit anticlimactic.
Ready for orders.
run shield pikes.
Pike infantry at your command. Engage! Engage! Citizen cavalry. Paid for glory. Ready and waiting. Heavy horse.
Alright, does look like we've engaged them. That is nice. Let's put these guys on skirmish. Same with them, we'll take them off guard mode.
Our general is under attack.
Cavalry. Advance at speed.
General.
Send him over there.
Palatine cavalry. Advance.
Send these guys after the cav.
Agrianian axemen. Agrianian. Thorax pikemen. Run shield pikes. Missiles. Ready
Just tell them to attack them.
Run shield pikes.
Pikes ready.
What is our general doing? Let's just send our general after them. See if we can clear up their melee units, their missile units rather.
The brave ready for orders. And forward.
It's looking like battle is starting to go in our favour.
Warriors of Macedon.
Can't wait till our man here tells us that.
Slingers.
I do live for
Missile
advisor's
infantry at
input.
your command. Fire on the enemy.
See if we can hit them in the backs before our swords break.
Palatine cavalry.
Just see those archers off.
General.
Charge.
We will send our general into the back of theirs.
Surrender.
See how that goes. Definitely don't want to leave him in there.
Has used all its ammunition.
He does look like he's holding out pretty well. I think we'll go for another charge.
Yes, Commander.
Let's make sure our guys, gents here are getting ready. And let's just focus on these gent guys for the moment.
Orders. Engage! General! Engage! Citizen cavalry!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Thanks for the confirmation, mate. Ooh, didn't quite focus on where these guys were at.
Orders!
Just continue to focus on them.
Commander! General!
The enemy general is dead.
Brilliant.
Your orders!
Send them in there.
Slingers! Oi! Attack, you sons of Ares!
Where are our friends here at? Let's just send them in. Don't suspect
The men are wavering.
we'll be worrying about these guys.
Ready, men! Engage!
This army, that is. How much money are you gonna give me, mate? 1,500. That'll do. That'll do, pick, that'll do. So we do have that other army, but to be honest, our garrison can probably deal with that on its own. Might just grab a couple mercenary units to secure it up. I'm looking to just move towards Nisos. Strike while the iron's hot, so to speak. Enemy wounded. Cool. Public order. Hellenic culture. That's nice.
Commander.
Just wondering if we can reach that settlement. Doesn't look like we can. And that's definitely a battle I'll be fighting. Let's see how damaged our units are. Okay. Nothing major. Okay, let's... I think we'll get rid of that. We'll change... We can't really do anything with that. We'll chuck in an iron building and a food building, and that will help us with that region. What else have we got around here? Okay, not much happening. Let's just grab a couple mercs. These guys will be helpful on the wall. How much ammunition? They've got 8 and these guys have 8. What makes you better? These guys do have Parthian shot, but to be honest, it's not really going to be worth it. We'll hold off a couple more turns on the fleet, see if we can grab this before we move on. We'll just finish our barracks upgrade for the meantime. What our chances of sabotage here are. Okay, they're pretty good. Jesus, come on, spy. Start putting your work in. Let's grab a couple Sarissas. Alright, in terms of what else we want to do here, we could send a dignitary up here, but I'm liking the look of our income with both of them in Macedonia. Okay, our income is starting to look quite nice in Hellas. We are slowly building our garrisons up. Okay, I can probably hold Athens with the troops there. Sparta maybe needs 2 or 3 more turns. Alright, let's end our turn again and see what happens. Will be interesting to see if Athens has any has a special main building that allows us to build better naval units. I think that's definitely where I'll be building our fleet for Knossos. Okay, cool. Their army has retreated. Might even look to build up a second army down here, and we'll get rid of the other one when Sparta's a little bit more secure. It's nice to see our income's jumped up a little bit. We have been running it, cutting it pretty close for most of the campaign up until now. Okay, that's looking pretty good there. Let's grab a few more Harplite units.
Are you ready to serve?
Let's just start with those 3 for now. Wait till we get a few more axes in the recruitment pool. Okay, what are we going to do here? Let's go for the silver mine and let's go for some food.
You should try farming. You can make a fortune out here. Just grab some land.
Just grab some land.
Just grab some land.
That's what we can do here. Yep, let's go for the sculptor. See if we can look at our income. What comprises it. If we are getting a lot from trade, it would be nice to know so I can adjust what we build for our resources here. So we might just have to look. It's just coming from substance, sorry. Subsistence, rather.
Ready for battle.
Okay, it is a bit hard to tell. If we're banking,
We hunger.
yeah, I think we won't focus too much on trade in this campaign, which is at odds to what I'll usually focus on, to be honest. What we got here? How you get 20 melee attack, 25 weapon damage, and 11 armor. Okay, these guys are a bit more of a well-rounded unit, so I think we'll stick with them for the time being. What about you guys? Not really any armor there, to be honest. The most enticing unit. What about you guys? Okay, you guys look good. 15 armor. Okay, the morale's a lot better on those units. What's your armor pen? 13. It's 15. You know what? We'll grab one of these guys just to try them out, add a bit more variety. Let's see if anyone's had a change of heart in diplomacy. You're at war with the Odrysians.
Now speak plainly, for we are an honest folk and value honesty.
How much is your
I do
trade
not
worth?
think our people want your trinkets.
Well, it's worth a
they
little
like
bit.
honest, manly stuff for the most part. Your goods, well, no. We see little gain in trade between our peoples.
If I did offer payment instead, what would you be saying? Okay, well, I'm not
I am
gonna
sure that your
empty
wares
the
will
bank
find a
account
home
for this
somewhere.
one faction.
Greetings to you. I trust you.
How much is that worth?
the name of our people.
18, oh, not very much. Emperor, I suspect you'll be here for the long haul. Still don't want anything from us.
I welcome
It's
you, worthy
unfortunate.
speaker. Greetings. Speak.
What about Carthage? Oh, they're hated by everyone.
Collection of liars' tongues.
Oh, it would be worth a bit, but Carthage must be destroyed, so we won't focus too much on getting these guys to stick around.
At your service. Life is fleeting.
Yes, thank you. About time. Success chance in all actions. That is sounding pretty good to me. Alright. Well, I think we'll wrap up our episode here. Things are looking a lot more stable for us, which is nice. We will look at going towards Pulpadiva. We will build this army up a little bit more so it's a bit more suited to our needs. Did recruit these guys, but I'm not sure if they've really got a long-term place in this force. So we'll either remove them for someone else, or we'll just use them in battle pretty enthusiastically and get rid of them that way. I did get them so they could throw javelins down from the walls, but it doesn't look like that's quite what they'll be needed for at this point in time. Let's just have a quick look at Sparta here. Okay, so we are slowly but surely increasing these guys. We're at about a third, just over a third of our garrison size, so that's looking quite nice. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Have a good one.